So, find all the real zeros of the function, and I have provided a graph here, if you look, and it's meant to show us that, let's see, this root looks like it's between 2 and 3. This root looks like it's between 1 and 2. And this root, let's see, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's -4, or pretty close. So it gives us a hint because we're going to get a lot of possibilities. Because we have a 72. We have a 72. That's a lot of possibilities. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, is 6 yeah, 6 must be. And no, I don't think 7 is, but 8 is. 8 goes with 9 to make 72. What goes with 6 to make 72? Well, 12 goes with 6. And what goes with 4? I have to think for a minute here. Let's see. If 12 went with 6, 12 has 3 for 6. That'd be 18. If you were wondering what I did there, I had 12 times 6 is 72. And then I was thinking about 4. And I thought, well, there's a 3 left over for the 6, so that's 18. So that's what I was thinking about there. And let's see, what goes with the 3? Well, let's see. I would give an extra, let's see. It looks like 24. 24 goes with 3? Yeah, 24 goes with 3. It's hard to remember which one I'm doing. It's 18 and 4 and 24 and 3. Okay, and that is 72. And then what goes with 2? Well, 36. And what goes with 1? Well, 72. So they're all plus or minus, by the way. All of them. All of them are plus and minus. So I look at my little sketch here and I think, well, I guess I should try -4 because that looks like it's hitting at -4. So I'm going to try -4. That should do it for me, right? So I'm going to say -4 is where I hit. And let's try. We have 1, 8, -9, -72. Okay? And they're already in the nice order, and they're not skipping anything. They didn't skip x squared or anything, so I don't have to put any zeros. 1, 8, -9, -72. And so let's see. We bring down the 1. 1 times -4 is -4. 8 plus -4 is 4. -4 times +4 is -16. -9 and -16 is 25. And I must have seen something funny because this is -100. Did I do something wrong? Time to check the work. I'm checking the work. Doesn't look like I did anything wrong. So I must be wrong about the scale. That must not be... Oh, you know what? That was probably an 8 out there. I think that wasn't a 4 at all. I think that was an 8. So let me try -8, because that's also a possibility. 4 is a possibility, 8's a possibility. So let's try a -8. So let's see, 1, 8, -9, -72. Let's see how this works. And we'll bring down the 1. -8 times 1 is -8, that's 0. -8 times 0 is 0. -9 plus 0 is -9. -8 times -9 is +72. There we go. So, I know that one of my factors is x plus 8. Because, well, I shouldn't write it there, should I? I need those numbers. So, I know that it's x, where is it? I know that it's x plus 8, because -8 goes in there to make 0. And then, let's see, the leftovers, I don't have x to the third anymore. Now I have x squared, and there's my coefficient right there. In other words, I'm not going to write it. X squared plus, I would write x, but it's a 0, so I don't have to. And I just say -9. And if I multiply that out, I should go back to being that. And that is what happens. If you notice, plus 8 and negative 9 do make negative 72, so that checks out. The x times x squared is x to the third, and then the middle terms would work out as well. And you can see that pretty quickly. Now the only question left is, can I factor this second part? And I can. So I'm going to say, I'll repeat the x plus 8. But then this is the difference of two squares, so I can always factor the difference of two squares. There's no middle term because they're conjugates of each other. Now they ask me for all the zeros. So what are the zeros? Well, the zeros are x is equal to negative 8 because it goes with positive 8. Negative 3 because it goes with positive 3. And positive 3 because it goes with negative 3. Okay, so those are my zeros. There's 3 zeros. And that's the most I could have because I have x to the third. But anyway, I got them all. They're all real zeros. None of them are imaginary. It hits, well, I kind of knew that. It hit the x-axis in 3 places. And those are the places where it hits, okay? It's a little hard to see that graph. It's small. And I struggled with the fact that it was, each one of these ticks is worth 2 going out this way. Looks like the ticks are worth 5 going up this way. So, okay, there we go.